Always on the move, aren't we?
What was that? Obi-Wan T-Rex Kenobi?
Oh, that was nothing. Don't worry about it.
Because every little thing's gonna be a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Jim has turned into 3 dinos. He's turned into 2 Tyrannosaurs and a Spinosaurus. Over there.
Yeah.
This is hello and welcome to Jar Media. This is Jar Blab.
This is Jar Blab.
Specifically, this is a Dino Blab, which is a new series.
It's a new series me and Alex are doing, I think. Cause Jim
Dino Blab.
Because Jim...
We can't forget the iguanodon here.
Because Jim's turned into a dinosaur. Turned into 3 dinosaurs, hasn't he?
Yes. The true reasoning is Jim can't stand it for some reason.
Yeah.
He can't stand the dinosaur topic. Really upsets him. Not sure why.
Yeah.
You can see up there on the plop.
I think he was attacked by a dinosaur when he was a kid.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Just brings back all them bad memories, innit?
His skin is strangely stretchy and like thin. Yeah, that's kind of weird because it's quite thick and I can't really pull it that far away from my face. But that's pretty weird.
It's not that stretchy, is it?
It looks
surely yours
stretchy.
Can't go that far.
No,
yeah, it looks just as weird from there.
Yeah, but yours is going out further for sure.
No. We'll do a test in a minute when Jim comes back. Okay. Up there you can see a pterodon, a stegosaurus, and those are all the dinosaurs that are up there.
This is my favourite dinosaur though.
What? Bird? Strawbird?
Strawbird-asaurus.
Yes. So
Strawbirdile probably.
Were you a dino kid? Were you one of those dino kids?
No. I liked trains when I was a kid.
You like trains?
Yeah, just like the meme.
Well done. I was definitely a dino kid.
No,
that was my thing.
Thomas the Tank Engine and stuff.
You can see the Munter dinosaur there. I think that's an actual legit. Well, the only one left over from when I was a dino kid. He's called Munter because he is fucking munted.
Because Flossie got him.
Flossie got hold of him, bit his arms off, and his face is munted already.
What was he called before that?
T-Rex. I don't know. T-Rexosaurus.
I can imagine he playing in like a sandpit with like
fucking
just doing that.
Just going mad with it. So it probably began with Jurassic Park for me. Actually, no. I can't remember if I watched Jurassic Park before doing the topic at school or not. I'm trying to think. Did you do the topic at school? It's the coolest topic.
I can't remember.
Giant lizard monsters, the topic. That actually exists. Like, can you believe it?
You couldn't believe it?
I couldn't believe my luck.
What, the giant lizard monsters?
The giant lizard monsters existed.
In your planet's timeline?
In my planet's timeline. What is cooler than that? Top Trumps had the Top Trumps dino pack.
I mean, human beings are quite interesting, yeah.
But being one makes it less interesting.
Being one makes it less interesting inherently, but...
You see them dinos over there, you see them.
When you think about what a human being is and can do,
yeah,
and how that separates us from everything else.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty rad.
I like gorillas.
They're pretty good.
But that's not a topic.
If you've just come from our previous blab, you'll know that Jim also likes gorillas.
Oh, bringing it full circle to the pussy.
Just like that song, Full Circle, by Half Moon Run. I like that
That's
song.
a good song as well.
Full Circle.
Jurassic Park's actually a horrifying movie in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Terrifying even. But even when I was a kid, I didn't care because it had big dinosaurs in it.
Just love those big dinos.
Exactly. I even liked... I was never really mad about Jurassic Park 2.
I actually kind of liked Jurassic Park 3.
I liked Jurassic Park 3 when I was a kid.
Didn't like 2 though, no.
I didn't like 2.
It was long and boring.
Yeah, it was long and boring, apart from the bit where the T-Rex runs around
even
the
then
city.
I didn't care.
I thought that was alright. But then it eats a dog, and that's upsetting. That's the two ideals clashing against each other. Because everyone likes dogs, and everyone likes dinosaurs. But dogs dinosaurs eating dogs is not agreeable.
Hey, this mic's on, isn't it?
It is.
We should probably...
Say your piece, T-Rexosaurus.
Well, he's got my voice for some reason. Just go with it, okay? That's why I said my, as if Ruben.
It's completely covered by the angle.
No one can see his mouth.
What a shame.
No one can even hear him.
I think that's a Jurassic Park T-Rex reference. Here's the thing, though, because digging up information about dinosaurs is quite tough.
I like how he looks like that with his mouth shut.
Yeah, I do as well.
Looks real goofy with those exposed teeth.
It's
quite fearsome there, but then goof.
Because dinosaurs actually looked quite a bit different, they're thinking now, to that. They're thinking they were covered in feathers.
Oh?
Yeah, like just covered.
You know, what's really weird is that those giant lizard monsters existed on this planet. They're like barely sustainable, really.
That's the thing. They were the dominant form of life on the planet.
They were the apex predator.
They were the apex predator. But like, it's comical because it's like they're so inefficient. Like a T-Rex, look at it, tiny fucking baby arms, couldn't do shit with them.
And these giant legs.
But like, think about it.
And this big ass tail, so it wouldn't fall over.
Yeah. All the females were the big
And a
baddies.
stupidly large head. Like, look how big its head is compared to the rest of it.
Well, you've been to the Natural History Museum. You've seen a T-Rex skull.
Yeah.
How big they are.
I can't really remember it very well because it's been a very long time.
And there were some dinosaurs, I can't remember what they're called, that are like the pterodon up there. But they were like as big as giraffes. And they would just walk around in these marshes just eating shit. Fucking horrifying.
Yeah, truly. Horrifying.
Like, you can imagine it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine...
Why has a movie not been made about this?
I know.
Because it would be really scary.
Yeah. Like, think about it. A bear is freaky enough.
Yeah.
Confronting a bear or a lion or something like that is freaky
I know,
enough.
like, even if you've got, like, a fucking automatic rifle, there's still a good chance it's going to fuck you up.
Yeah. Because in movies and stuff and whatever, predators, they're always a bit inept because your character has to survive, you know? But in real life, like a T-Rex, for example, think about this beastly fucking thing in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You're gone.
Like, what in Jurassic Park 3, they, when the big dinosaur, like, you know, when they're, like, taking off to run away and the big dinosaur comes
the
out.
Spinosaurus, that one there.
Yeah, and they smack into it and then they crash.
I was
you know, they take that guy of them, the guy who's on the runway, like, for protection. What does he take with him? A fucking Spaz 12. Oh, that's gonna bring down a fucking dinosaur, isn't it? Yeah.
I just think it's cool that they existed.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was cool from when I was a kiddo.
Wow.
But here's the thing. Do you actually have a favourite dino, though?
Kind of like Triceratops.
You like Triceratops?
They're goofy. That's why.
They're goofy, but also horribly dangerous at the same time.
And that.
Like, in their time, they probably accidentally killed a bunch of things, you know, just
from, like, walking around.
Just from walking around, crushing, you know, rats and things.
I mean, pterodons are pretty cool.
They are pretty cool.
And those giant ones that just walked around in marshes killing shit. That's pretty cool.
That is freaky.
Horrifying, but pretty cool.
But then think about, like...
I mean, velociraptors are pretty fucking... Pretty
Velociraptors
pretty
were actually tiny.
Yeah.
They were tiny. It's the... I've forgotten what it's called.
What?
You know Jurassic Park velociraptors are what you think of. That's actually a different dinosaur.
Oh.
Deinonychus, something like that.
All right.
That's those were a bigger raptor or something.
All right.
Because the actual Velociraptor sounds cooler than Deinonychus or something, whatever it is. So they went with Velociraptor, but they're actually tiny.
It'd still fuck you up.
With little bird feathers all over them.
Okay, so really the cool one is the Don, whatever it is. Don Corleone.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's
the
fucking
Don
called.
Corleone.
Deinonychus, might have been? I can't remember.
Should I go with it?
Yeah, go ahead. I can't remember. There was also the Archaeopteryx. That was a little bird thing. But it's like it's like Mother Nature was designing a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. You got the Ankylodon, which was like a walking tank with a big chubby tail.
What was it? The Deinonychus?
I don't know how the fuck you spell it.
But I don't even know if that's... Did you even know if that's the actual word?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Your Wi-Fi is really good.
It's supposed to be good.
Yeah, but just this phone and your Wi-Fi do not agree. I mean, it's spelled in the stupidest way, but yes, I found it.
Yeah.
Deinon.
Is that actually called Deinonychus? I remembered that. But then you're forgetting.
This is the Deinonychus.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Yeah, it's looking pretty right. Yeah, I mean, look.
But they're bigger.
Yeah.
They are bigger than the Velociraptor, which were quite small, I believe.
Alex knows a lot about dinosaurs. It's kind of strange.
It's like...
He knows a lot of names.
No, because do you know what I used to do when I was a kid? I had
books about dinosaurs.
I read books about dinosaurs, but I wouldn't only do that. I would...
Write down every word.
I would write down every word of these dinosaur books. Like, copy them. So it's all, like, stayed in my memory for some reason.
I mean, I did that for my sociology revision, but I don't really remember much of it.
It's because, like...
Louis Althusser, 1971.
You want to remember dinosaurs, though. It's the diff.
Yeah, I don't really want to remember.
If you could, if you had the chance to interact with a dinosaur through whatever means, some silly means, would you?
God damn, I would ride a Tyrannosaurus Rex around town. Yes.
Actually, no. It's to not interact, just to see one in the flesh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd
But like as a fly on the wall.
what is it? The fucking is it Brontosaurus?
Brontosaurus.
They're the long neck motherfuckers.
Yeah, there are loads of different ones of those.
So that would be pretty mad, just because of how fucking huge it would be.
Some of them are like ridiculous.
What is the biggest dinosaur? Is it one of those?
I think it's called a Titanosaurus or something like that. Brachiosaurus. I was watching a documentary about it the other day. I think it is called something like a Titanosaurus. David Attenborough was hosting it.
Titanosaurus has come up. Oh my god.
You seen how big it is?
Look how fucking retarded it looks. Look
Yeah.
how goofy it is.
It's completely fucking broken because of how huge it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how, because they're so slow. How the fuck do they even live? How do they sustain themselves?
Yeah. Like one breath and they've drained the atmosphere.
Yeah. But then you're forgetting about the water ones as well.
Oh, fuck.
Like
that's a whole different breed of fucking violent murder.
Ichthyosaurs, something like that.
Well, like bigger than a shark. Fucked
Those
you
ones were just like weird looking. There's what the fuck are they called? Not megalodon or something else.
Mm-hmm.
Megalodon? Was that those
That's
are the big
just a
sharks?
giant
Those are the
shark.
giant sharks
Yeah.
from around the similar time. But there were weirder things, like these weird things that kind of had a crocodile-y sort of weird massive snout, but they had 4 flippers.
Wait, don't they call like crocodiles like the last remaining remnant really?
Basically.
of the dinosaur era.
Well, birds.
Well, yeah, but birds are what they naturally evolved into, but crocodiles are like the closest thing to it.
They're the only things that haven't like needed to evolve or change in any way, because they're just like perfect as they are for what they need to do.
They are the apex predator.
Yeah.
Apart from humans.
I guess because that is just ridiculous. Like a T-Rex is just fucking ridiculous. So they just gradually
You
evolved.
know what's funny about humans actually?
What?
We're like the most adaptable. Like in the crocodile environment, a crocodile's gonna fuck us up.
Yeah.
But we made a world that is perfect for us. We've
Yeah.
made one. That's what.
That's the thing. It's just what these babies managed to do for us.
Thumbs.
Thumbs up, everybody.
Positive
Give this
thumbs.
video a
Well,
thumbs
and-
up.
And conscience.
And
Ability to think.
yeah.
You know,
Well,
not
think
act
about it.
entirely on impulse.
Yeah, that took a while though.
Yeah.
What if the lizards are beating us to it?
Well, the lizards would be. You know, it'd be 2 dinosaurs having this conversation.
Can you imagine the
it'd be
Dino cast?
It'd be 2 dino. What are they called again? Dinosaur. Just a Dinosaurus.
Dinosaurus.
Dino. Deino. Dino. You know the
Deinonychus.
Deinonychus.
Oh yeah.
I can't
Is
remember
that
what
what
it's
we'd be?
called. That's yeah.
Just sat in fucking desk chairs.
Well, they'd be sat in chairs of what like ergonomic for them.
Yeah. They'd have like holes in the back for their tails to slot in and
Mhm.
shit.
Like and I mean what the fuck would be the use of like the really big ones? What would they do? They deliver like post.
They wouldn't be big, would they? They'd evolve down.
I
wouldn't they?
guess. And every dinosaur would just be sort of like human size
Yeah. Like the top trumps card.
with that weird human dino with 10 intelligence.
Do we have
Top
10
trumps.
intelligence? We got 10 on top trumps?
Technically, humans do. We're like the most intelligent thing because we can be.
Yeah.
That's the idea, isn't it? But
Some of us are very
I mean,
thick.
look at America.
Exactly. It's like a weird dino nation already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like
He likes dinos a lot.
I like dinosaurs a lot. I really liked the show Walking with Dinosaurs too when I was younger.
Anyway, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us for this very
Next
chilled out
subject, I don't know. I
dino.
haven't looked on Twitter yet.
It's probably going to be about goat seeing.
Yep, probably.
Tell me your favourite dino in the comments below. And give this video a nice thumbs up.
Please just
Fuck
end
me.
it so I can take a fucking break.
See you next time,
Fuck off.
my Deinonychus. 3, 2, 1.